Don't judge me, but I wore sandals with a sweater today because, well, you'll have to stick around and watch the video to find out. On another note, and in all transparency, this video almost didn't get posted because lately I've been struggling with wanting everything to be perfect. Editing, lighting, you name it. A guy has been dealing with me about not returning to perfectionism and choosing progress instead. So this is me showing up, mess ups and all. And as a result, this video might be a little unconventional, so bear with me.
So I'm trying to get better at posting more spontaneous videos that I do a little less editing. And so this is what this video is about to be about, okay? It's just going to show you a little bit of my personality, and it's letting me practice showing up how I'm going to show up without editing. So let's get into the video. And y'all, with that being said, I'm going to try my best not to edit things out, and I'm just let it be raw and vulnerable. This is progress for me, okay? Y'all might think it's just a post, but for me, it's really progress. Like, I really do want to post more, but I enjoy editing, okay? And so I told myself, I need to do more videos where I don't edit and I just am, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna give it a little go with this video. Let's get into it.
So here's the thing. I want to be more consistent in posting on my social media platforms. Y'all, the gospel needs to be shared. It needs to be pushed out. And the more I post, the more I can push the gospel out. Well, the thing is, editing takes time. While I enjoy editing, it takes time. And so it slows down the rate at which I am consistent in posting content. So in order to improve in that area and make progress where that is concerned, I want to start practicing posting more raw footage. That means not cutting out words because that takes longer than you think. To get the perfect video, it takes longer than you think, okay? So the thing about the perfect edit, which, one thing I'm working on is finding that balance and not crossing that line where excellence turns into perfectionism. Because excellence is what I do. If my name is attached to it, I want it to be delivered with excellence. But I don't want to cross over that line where excellence turns into perfectionism. So I just want to practice posting raw footage, not editing, because that's what it's going to take for me to post more consistently. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop editing videos, because I do actually enjoy it. But you may see more raw footage. You may see me saying more in my videos. You may see me mess up. I'm going to try not to cut any of that out. And here's another thing about recording and editing. I can keep re-recording the same clip over and over. I want to even get better where that is concerned. And my son really inspires me in this area. He will record something for his social media platforms in one take. And how it comes out is how he posts it. It is what it is. But it always comes out so great. And so thinking to myself, I'm like, the only way I'm going to be able to achieve that is with practice. Because practice brings improvement. I was going to say practice makes perfect, but remember, I'm not aiming for perfectionism because God delivered me from perfectionism, and I'm not trying to go back. So while I want to deliver things with the spirit of excellence, I don't want to tether over that line where it becomes perfectionism. So this is a great way to practice. So anyway, that's enough. Let's get back to the video. Oh, well, one last thing. So I thought, since I love fashion, it would be easy for me to talk about fashion and not get caught up on my words. So that's what we're going to do here. Let's get back to the video, though. I'm rambling.
Hey y'all, Shaquita here from Shaquita here from Queen of Her Closet, and this is what your girl wore to church today. I know what you're thinking. Sandals with a sweater and a scarf? What? No, but for real, if you live in North Carolina, then you know. And if you know, okay? So today, the high was 82, but the low was like 57. So when I left out of the house this morning, it was cold. And also when I go to church, inside the sanctuary, it's cold. So I dressed for this morning and what I knew it would feel like inside the sanctuary. So the top part is like, I know I'm gonna be cold. And the bottom part is like, girl, but you're gonna be hot later too. So I had to do what I do. I had to do what I had to do, because remember, if you live in North Carolina, you should already know. With that being said, what am I wearing and why? Okay, simple pair of skinny jeans, probably one of my favorite pair of skinny jeans right now that I got from Rainbow. Yes, Rainbow. Sandals I got from Target. Y'all, these are one of my favorite pair of sandals. I look forward to warm weather just so I can wear these. Baby, the pearls are pearling, okay? The sandal is sandaling, okay? The shoe is giving what's supposed to be gave. Okay, Target came through on this one. Anyway, back to the outfit. This sweater came from American Eagle. Of course, I wore pearls today to bring out the pearls in my sandal. The light is just not lighting. Wow, hold on. The scarf, I wore this scarf not so much for its functionality, but as a fashion statement, as a statement piece to tie all of the colors in my outfit together, to pull the color of the pearls out, and tie, you know, this mustard yellow and pearl and the peanut butter color all together. So this is more of a fashion piece than me wearing it for functionality. This purse, even though these aren't pearls, I thought these little gold studs added to what my shoe was giving, because you see the pearls, little circles, the purse, little circles, okay? Pearls, studs, but they still are giving what's supposed to be gave in the same category, if you ask me. Okay. And this was my church outfit, y'all. Simple. I had to serve today. So whenever I have to serve, I like to be comfortable. But I knew it was going to be freezing at church, right? And it was freezing when I left the house this morning. So I made sure my arms was warm, but I knew once I stepped outside of that church this afternoon, it was going to be hot. So I was like, okay, I'm going to let my toes breathe. And y'all, if my toes breathing, I'm all right. Anyway, that's my outfit today. Happy Sunday, y'all. I want to show you guys some of the things that I might not normally show people, you know, some of the things that I would edit out to create the perfect edit. But I'm an imperfect person, so I want to show you guys some of those imperfections, which come up when I'm filming. And truth be told, I just don't want to paint this picture of perfection to y'all. So, oh no. See, I'm not even going to edit that out. But like I was saying, I just don't want to paint this picture of perfection. I want you guys to see the impurities. I want you guys to see what I'm like on the spot before I edit a video. And this is one way I can do that.
If you've been overthinking posting, this is your sign to just do it. Because God is not looking for perfection. He's looking for consistency. So choose progression over perfection today.